bustling village of Umuoma, where the people lived simple yet joyous lives, there lived a couple named Adana and Obinna. Their home, though modest, radiated warmth and love. Adana, with her radiant smile and soft-spoken nature, was admired by all. Obinna, strong and hard-working, was the pillar of the family. Together, they were blessed with 4 beautiful daughters, Onyinye, Amara, Ngozi, and Chisholm, each as bright as the stars in the sky. Despite their happiness, life in Umuoma was not easy. Obinna toiled daily, moving from farm to farm, offering his labour in exchange for a few cowries. Adana supplemented their income by fetching water, washing clothes, and selling wares in the marketplace. Yet, the family often struggled to meet their needs. Their daughters, who cherished their lessons at the village school, frequently returned home disappointed because their parents couldn't pay the fees. However, the family's bond was unshakable. Each evening under the twinkling stars, Adana and Obinna would sit outside their small home, hand in hand, dreaming of a brighter future for their daughters. They believed that one day their hard work and faith would yield better days. One fateful morning, a sense of urgency sparked Obinna's heart. He resolved to visit his childhood friend, Chika, in the neighbouring village of Obijima. Perhaps Chika, known for his resourcefulness, could offer a solution to their plight. With determination, Obinna set out, unaware that his journey would lead to life-altering decisions. The road to Obijima was long and dusty, but Obinna's thoughts of his daughters fueled his stride. Chika welcomed him warmly, and the 2 friends reminisced before Obinna confided in him about his family's struggles. "Chika," he said, "I need help. My girls deserve a better life." Chika listened thoughtfully and then suggested they visit a man called Dibia Nkem, a renowned herbalist known for his unconventional methods. "He might have a solution for you," Chika assured. Obinna hesitated, but eventually agreed. They trekked deep into the forest, where Dibia Nkem's shrine stood, shrouded in mystery. The air was thick with the scent of herbs and a sense of foreboding. The old man listened intently to Obinna's story before proposing a chilling solution. "I can give you wealth," Dibia Nkem said, his voice like a serpent's hiss. "But you must use your children for the ritual. They will not die, but they will suffer." Horrified, Obinna refused outright. "I came here to seek blessings for my daughters, not to harm them," he protested. But Dibia Nkem's sinister smile widened. "You misunderstand, Obinna. Now that you know walking away is no longer an option, should you leave, misfortune will follow you home." Trapped, Obinna reluctantly agreed, hoping the consequences would not be as severe as they seemed. Dibia Nkem handed him a pouch of black powder, instructing him to mix it into his children's food. With a heavy heart, Obinna left, his mind consumed by dread. Back in Umuoma, Obinna's demeanour changed. He was quieter, and he laughed less. That evening, he prepared the family meal and, with trembling hands, sprinkled the black powder into the food. Adana noticed his unease but said nothing. The next morning, a strange wind swept through the village, bending trees and rattling doors. It carried a chill that seemed to foretell doom. By midday, Onyinye, their eldest daughter, screamed in terror. "I can't see," she cried, her once bright eyes now clouded with darkness. The family was devastated. Adana wept bitterly, while Obinna struggled to mask his guilt. The villagers whispered about the strange wind and Onyinye's sudden blindness, but no one could explain the connection. Days later, a mysterious man dressed in black arrived at their doorstep. Without a word, he handed Obinna a large sack. Inside was gold, more than they had ever seen. Overwhelmed, Adana and Obinna celebrated, believing their troubles were over. But as Adana looked at her blind daughter, unease crept into her heart. The wealth felt tainted, though she didn't know why. With the newfound wealth, life in Umuoma seemed to change overnight. Obinna and Adana purchased farmlands and built the largest store in the marketplace. Their home expanded into a grand estate, and their daughters wore fine clothes and enjoyed luxuries previously unimaginable. However, Onyenye's blindness remained a dark cloud over their happiness. Adana often pleaded with Obinna to take her to a healer, but he refused, insisting it was her destiny. 2 years passed, and the wealth continued to grow. Then, Dibia Nkem summoned Obinna once more. "It is time to renew your riches," the herbalist declared. "This time, the price is your second daughter." Obinna's heart shattered, but fear of losing everything silenced his protests. He returned home, repeating the ritual. The following morning, Amara woke up unable to speak or hear. Adana wept, but Obinna dismissed it as another twist of fate. Again, the man in black delivered a sack of gold. The cycle repeated, each time claiming a daughter's well-being. The once happy family grew quieter, and their home became a cage of sorrow. Adana grew suspicious of Obinna's actions. One evening, she followed him into the forest and witnessed his secret meeting with Dibia Nkem. Hiding behind a tree, she overheard their conversation. The truth struck her like lightning. Her husband had sacrificed their daughters for wealth. Heartbroken and furious, Adana confronted Obinna upon his return. He confessed, his guilt pouring out in a torrent of tears. "I did it for us," he pleaded, but Adana's trust was shattered. Seeking redemption, Adana visited Dibia Nkem herself. Falling to her knees, she begged for an alternative. The herbalist offered a grim solution. Obinna would bear a wound on his leg, and Adana would have to lick it daily to sustain their wealth. Desperate to save her last daughter, Adana agreed. The ritual began, and Adana endured the grotesque task, her spirit breaking a little more each day. The wound on Obinna's leg festered, its stench isolating them further from the villagers. Wealth continued to flow, but laughter vanished from their home. Adana's health deteriorated, and whispers of her condition spread through Umuoma. The village elders, alarmed by the family's mysterious plight, demanded answers. They brought Adana before a healer, determined to uncover the truth. As the healer examined her, Adana collapsed, overcome by grief and the weight of her secret. Her story unravelled, shocking the entire village. Though Umuoma was filled with outrage, they mourned the family's tragic downfall. Obinna and Adana, consumed by regret, lost everything they had gained. Their tale became a cautionary legend in Umuoma, a reminder that true wealth lies in love and integrity, not in dark bargains. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more amazing stories. See you on the next one.